And as you know, and the group knows, this is an industry where large financial transactions, cash transactions, are being made with alarming frequency to the outside, and that is just catnip for a certain financially motivated criminal actor. And so we see the specific threats to real estate that have skyrocketed are really two categories of things. One's called business email compromise and the attendant funds transfer fraud. So people will hack into your email, read that you have a payment coming up, essentially try to manipulate invoices or ACH details, payment information, and try to socially engineer you to pay the wrong person,
right.
Pay them, or ransomware, which I think this has actually affected a number of vendors in your space as well, where this is where the bad actor rolls out malicious software that locks everything up, and they demand a payment to get access to your files. And it's bad if that happens to you directly. It's also bad if it happens to a partner or a vendor, and then downstream affects a whole family. And so in the world of real estate, we've seen both of those on the rise over the past couple of years.
Yeah, that would be consistent with some of the data we heard yesterday that year over year, wire fraud has gone from 4 billion up to 6.9 billion was one estimate that was given yesterday for the real estate space. So we're seeing just incredible increase. And you mentioned to me backstage that you've just been shocked by the level of increase.
Yeah, and I think part of it for me has been a learning experience because we as a professional services company, we're having to learn a company's business, our client's business. We have to learn sort of on the spot as we move. And I was frankly just caught off guard by the volume of the transactions and sometimes frankly the immaturity of the processes. And it's not always in the world of real estate, but in many businesses where you have to make a payment, they'll take an email that says change this $500,000 payment from this account to this account, no check, no balance, no anything, sure, write the check, and then out it goes. And I guess I was naive to think that perhaps it was more involved or sophisticated than that, but with all humility, I didn't know how those businesses worked, and sometimes the volume of those transactions is just, I think in the previous speaker talking about 30 closings a day and so forth, the volume can be so extreme that those processes need to be efficient, and the downside of that can sometimes be, it's just ripe for manipulation.
Yeah, so we we heard from one of our partner vendors yesterday that they had seen something like 5 a week claims coming in where they were trying to recover funds, and that was now up to 5 times a day. Just a high volume. And from talking to folks in the audience, there's a lot of guard and a lot of protection going on around that.